This shit crazy. Perfect timing. Uh-oh. You have to light another one. Hey, Donja. Uh, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Do I remember you from yesterday? Slightly. Child, let me tell you about Southwest. They're a mess. Um, they if you have a flight and it's like the times are rushing over, they would cancel one of the flights and won't even tell you. So they need to. I have to like their ass up about that. Oh, you the one who said your uncle died. Okay, yes, 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 yes. How are you feeling? Light up? Okay. Since y'all said it. And Southwest is, where my weed box? Ooh, hold on, Jill. Oh, it's way over there. I don't even feel like going over there. So let me go right here. Hold on, baby. Hello? Okay. Yes. And that'd be on Wednesday. I mean, on third. That'd be on Wednesday. Let me see. Yes, that'd be perfect. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, thanks, hon. All right. Okay. Bye. That was Southwest had canceled one of my flights because they see that one of the flights had overlapped, but see they was being so busy in my business, so they canceled a flight. So when they see something overlapping, they would just cancel one of the flights. They're not supposed to do that, and they automatically does it. So they're not supposed to do that. Y'all being too grown and in my business. So we trying to get that prepared now. I would definitely have some sunshine today. I would definitely do that. I got to think of something to do on the show today. Hello. Hey, I'm good in yourself. Yeah. either the next day or Monday, Tuesday, whenever. Tuesday. Well, what goes on? Wait, Monday. I mean Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Would be fine if it's all right with you. First flight Tuesday morning. I'm gonna go drive down to San Jose. No, because I'm gonna have to return my rental car. Yeah. And I found out what happened. They started canceling flights when they see that two flights are two bookings are crossing each other. And another promoter had a booking for me, but it was already canceled. But they never canceled the ticket, so they canceled the second ticket and not the first ticket. Because I just got off the phone with them because it happened to them as well. So that's why I sent you the message letting you know because they told me that the ticket got overlapped some type of way, so they cancel tickets when they get overlapped now. Overlapped because there was two tickets for me that was scheduled, one for Oakland and then one for somewhere else, but the one for somewhere else never got changed. So they blocked they canceled your flight because your flight was second booked than the first one. Yeah, so it's just like they for some reason they cancel it when they see two bookings or something that's overlapping. Cause they just did that to my flight in Chicago, and I just hung up the phone with the promoters and stuff out there about the same situation. Yeah, so just one flight coming from there to Los Angeles for Tuesday morning will be outstanding for me. Let's do the 10. Yeah. All righty. All right, my Libra twin. I thank you very much. All right, I'll see you Sunday. All right. Bye bye. Bitch, listen. I need to smoke on that. They have wore my nerves out. I wake up this morning and seeing shit being canceled. People texting me, asking me what's going on. I'm like, well, what's going on? Did you cancel your flight? Did you do this? Did you, baby? I ain't canceled shit. I definitely ain't canceled no flight that bringing me money. I ain't stupid. Shit. Nor am I crazy. So I definitely had. Who Lord Jesus. How many of them not to be fucking up my shit, yeah. So wait a minute. Let me fix something right now before they start fucking up. I'm still gagging on. How can y'all not supposed to be doing all that extra shit? Canceling people's shit, rearranging shit. You know what bitches got to do? Motherfucker. So, yes. You need some sun. It's been raining. I heard it's been raining in Atlanta. Girl, Zach, okay, new flight. Okay, sent. Okay, okay. Thank you, baby. Shall I leave when? Wednesday. You been a Scorpio? Scorpio for what? Oh wow. Well, you know what? October Scorpio, no, October Libra. We haven't had no rain. We did have like a little storm or something the other day. It came down really hard. It made some noise. It did some lightning. Uh, um, so all that was great, wonderful, and fancy. And what's also wonderful, great, and fancy is that I know Southwest is not well. They tripping, but they not tripping because if I got this ticket to go see Patty LaBelle and they talking about they gonna cancel my flight and I can't see her, Southwest is going out of business. So let's hope and pray about that. Messing with my coin. Shit. I want to let my hair grow a little bit more, but I want to fade. But I'm scared again. Let somebody cut my hair. I just want my one barber to cut my hair. I'm about to call him and say, I don't know what you're doing in your new life, but we're gonna fast. We're gonna back this ass up to that old life, and you gonna cut my motherfucking hair. Red, let that good skill go to waste. Nothing comes between me and my Pat. Listen, I'm going to see Patty. I don't give a shit, baby. I will find me a one-way ticket out there and get it back. Mm-mm. Mm. Mm-mm. It's about 73. Hey Siri, what's the temperature? What's the temperature today, love?
The high for today will be 72 degrees, and the low will be 64.
Uh-oh. So it's cold. I have to work in San Diego today. No, Rona. I can't think of a motherfucking thing to do. I can't think of nothing. I need to pray. Yes, everybody gives love, honey. I have a lot of love in me to give, and I like to give it all out because it puts smiles on people's faces. My daughter just texted me, and there was a shooting at Timberview High School in Mansfield in Arlington, Texas. And she sent me this video out. Her nearby school locked down, so the police sirens rushing the police confirmed that there's an active shooter. Uh-oh. No, a little black kid in Arlington, Texas, shot up the schools. Shot that ass up, and that ass. They need to catch that little ass. They need to find his parents. Um, and they need to sit them all in a psych orientation or examination, and they need to lock his little ass up to see what's wrong with his parents. Y'all want to see me, Mariah, and Jada? You really can't see because it's all shiny. But I sure did take a picture with them whores. Who is that? Putting money in your mouth? I'm not putting no money in my motherfucking mouth, bitch. This is wrong now. Thank you. Thank you, Jim. They still got me blocked on Instagram, so we have to be patient a little bit longer. I'm doing my best. Just be patient with me. People asking me, "Are you upset? What's wrong? You okay?" I'm like, "Bitch, I'm posting." Ba- so I worked with Honey Sunday. So she was like, "Hey, Auntie, when we gonna have us a family dinner and stuff? I would love to cook for you, give you a Southern meal." Oh. So I said, "Okay, excuse me." I still have a little eyeliner on my eye, and I had makeup on last night. I don't know what the fuck I got into, but I had that shit on. Um. So, oh, it's that mascara. That's why I hate mascara. I'm thinking, why is my eyes so black still? It's that mascara. I always use shadow for my mascara, unless I put it on the fake lash. Good morning, Jeff. So, um, hell, I forgot what I was saying now. Shit, no tea, no shade. This mascara threw my nerves off. Will I ever live in a camper? Yes, absolutely. Have you ever seen like one of those or been inside of one? When I was younger, we went on a camping trip and a camping trip. I don't know if I said that right the first time, but um, and it was so big and like mobile homes. It's so big and roomy in there, and if you could make it work, hell yeah, I would. I know some the food. Oh, the food. So she like, "Hey, Auntie, we need to get together. I cook you a Southern meal." I'm like, "Uh-oh, Southern meal. Okay." She said fried chicken, greens, cornbread, macaroni and cheese. She going down the list. So, bitch, I'm there. I'll bring my hot sauce, some some weed, and I cover y'all up. So I go over there yesterday. I get out the elevator. I'm walking down the hallway to find the apartment. I'm smelling something as I'm walking. Bitch, I smell some food. And I got my mask on and everything. As I'm getting closer to the door, because I'm looking at the numbers, I'm like, "Bitch, this better not be her house." She opened the door and it said, "Ah, bitch, I know where I'm about to start coming." So we go outside, we smoke a blunt, and then we come back, we go upstairs to chew. Mind you, the only thing I seen was the greens because that was on the pot. When we came back from outside from smoking and we was taking the food upstairs is when I seen the chicken. Then I seen the mac and cheese. Oh, bitch, give me whatever I need to carry. Baby, I had went into that chicken and bit down and chewed. It said crunch, 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 crunch. Came right off the bone. Went to them greens. Them greens had seasoning. Went to that mac and cheese. Oh my God. And I was looking like, okay, but the cheese and how it was placed in there, or whatever she did, or however, it was enough. I pulled out my Frank's hot sauce, a very fresh bottle, shook that up. Baby, them chicken wings and them greens and Franks, they became the three fucking musketeers. Cause y'all finna introduce yourselves to each other, I promise you. On this plate and in my mouth and stomach. Cause I'm finna mix y'all hoes up. Sure did. Some people just be looking for help. You know what kills me? I would see I would see some really nice decent people, and they will get with the wrong person. You like, bitch, you don't mess with the wrong person. And sometimes it's like, bitch, if you mess with that, ain't no telling. You ain't got no respect for yourself. Baby, I'm not about to put that up there. This ain't got nothing to do with me. So yeah, I see some really nice people. I'm like, oh, they look like they'll be nice, and then you find out, or they done did. You like, ooh, hey, you need advice, or oh, well, you need to get you a smaller size penis, baby, because it ain't real. So you need to get you another toy. Of course, that's a big ass piece of plastic going. That's plastic all the way through. It ain't no it ain't nothing in there. You know, soft and no veins and no blood pumping through. That's a whole lot. So it's lower, desize your dildo. You have to decide your dildo. Cause you acting like you just born with big conda. Baby, decide that. Or put that all up in your own pussy. See how I feel. He cute. That's what I tell people. They let me put no, because I was well, I was, how do you put it? I was in conversation with a trans man before. We was talking, you know, trying to get to know each other and all this stuff, and I knew they was trans and all that. That wasn't a problem. But when we started talking about relationships and sexual things and things like that, I made it very clear, baby, I'm not down for no toys in my asshole. So I don't know what I don't. In our relationship, I would have to be a fully top because you could not strap anything on going in my asshole. So then you know he was like, "Well, if you love me and this and that, baby, listen, I love a lot of people. I wouldn't even let my last boyfriend, we was together for, I don't even like fingers in my ass, baby. So ain't nobody putting no toys, run it all up in me, in my asshole. So that ain't gonna work. So you need to decide, are you are you gonna be something, because you're not putting no toys up in me. And that's the nicest I can say it. But what if we fall in love and all this and all that? You gotta try it. Baby, I ain't gotta try that. I guess yeah, but I guess you don't love. But I guess we ain't gonna work because it's not gonna happen. I already told you this, and you can't keep asking me something I already told you no, because then you harassing me, and then I'm on a whole nother situation. I'm in defense mode, so no. And then he was like, "Well, I know and some other people that let me top them and this, and that. Well, I'm glad they let you top them, but you not topping me. Not with no big ass, thick ass, plastic ass dildo on my butt. I don't want that on my butt. So no, no dildos in my butt." So you need to go back to the store and you need to get you a normal size something. Shit. I try to dodge a bullet. She could be aggressive and whatever she want. He could be aggressive and whatever he want. I know a woman who told me um, that if she was like, she wouldn't mind dating me, and she was like, I get a dildo and still penetrate you, girl. You're not getting no dildo putting up in me. And she told me I could have had a boyfriend. You can have a boyfriend. I just want to be the only woman that you date, and this and that. And I'm like, listen, lady, no. But I did tell baby boy though, I don't want to do that on my butt. And he was kind of aggressive with it too, because he kept trying to talk and coach me through it. Baby, listen, if you don't get your ass away from me trying to coach my grown ass into putting something in my bud. And I already said, no, it ain't going to go in there. I can promise you that. It ain't going in there. It's only 4 inches, baby, please. It really ain't going in my bud. There's 4 inches of a thick ass plastic. No. Thank you, Jim. I'm gonna do another one today. Shit. Somebody done fired me up yesterday. I said, you know what? I know how to get a bitch and a message that can make them feel guilty. I told somebody, let me handle that for you, baby. Because you don't know what you're doing. You have to know how to use messages to send a message out to someone. And I'm gonna show you how to do it. You just followed on Instagram. Little airport video. Yeah. I was gonna do it longer, but it was getting hot. I needed to run out the door. Yep. No. And I try to tell a lot of people, a lot of younger people, when you say no and you don't want to do something and someone put that peer pressure on you and they keep trying to tell you, baby, once you get away from them, don't ever go back around them. I had one person that I can remember that really tried to force me and my cousin and some more friends to like do drugs or to try drugs and oh, you guys are party people. You guys not gonna be this. Y'all not gonna be the in crowd. But baby, if I gotta be a cokehead at the age of 16 to be in the in crowd, I don't want to be a cokehead at the age of 16 to be in the in crowd. I don't even care about no fucking in crowd. I don't even deal with crowds and all them friends like that because I don't like you bitches in my business. But after that, we didn't fuck with that person. It was always, hey, what's up? Oh, we having a party. Come on over. Okay, we'll stop by. We never stopped by. We never went to nothing else they did. Other than they did like a some type of event or picnic or something with some more people. We went to that. That was outside. But other than that, anything in the building, their house, we never went back over there. We never we never was close to them like that again. It was, hey, how you doing? And that was it. Because baby, what what he did was he really was putting it on us hard until I me and my cousin was just like, okay, we about to leave. And he just really was trying to get us to do it and other people. Some some other people that we was with, they was doing it. Bitch, I'm not doing it. Until my cousin was like, listen, me and my cousin not doing it, so please stop asking us. And then we like got up and left. I was like, nah, let me go. Because they going in the back all the time. I don't know what's going on back there, but we could just assume, right, right, let's get out of here. For the police come knocking on the door talking about what y'all doing up in here. So we was there no more than an hour. And I'd say within like 20 minutes or so before we even got up and left, he was just like, yeah. Because he kind of took his time with it. Baby, I'm not doing none of that shit, bitch. You got me fucked up. Sure did. Motherfucker. And I seen him a few years ago. And I mean, he looks better than he looked better than I thought he would probably look. And then considering to a lot of other people who, played down that road and who just didn't make it out looking good at all. But don't worry, Jill, you're just scary, Jill. Jill don't want no Coca-Cola. Thank you, Jill. But you have to be careful when people put peer pressure on you like that and try to make you want to do something that you don't want to do. Baby, you stay away from them hoes. And when you get away from them, you never go back. Go to your auntie house, Jill. Y'all pray and be strong for everybody. And, We'll keep y'all in good thoughts and prayer. Hey, Jeff, that ain't nothing but hot sugar. That's like warm Kool Aid coffee. Sugar, 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 sugar. And I bought me some damn powdered creamer too. For real. And some of the ones that was doing it back in the day, baby, they teeth gone, they all fucked up. They ain't even here no more. I just like, baby, y'all do that over there. Don't bring that over here. They try to run over. Let me talk to you. You got shit all on your nose. Your nose is white and stuff. Stay over there. I don't want you to come blowing and talking and spitting and sneezing and shit. I ain't hell a crumb. Get over there with that. But I was gagged when I found out one of my boyfriends did it. I had no idea. I was with that man a year, about a good year. And I forgot how I found out. I think it was on base or something. We was on the base. We was on the base. And one of the Marines had came to the room and slid him a blue bag. Now it's coming back to me now. And I knew I wasn't crazy. And they were trying to do a sneak. And I looked. I said, and he noticed right away my whole attitude, demeanor, everything was the whole room just got weird. So then after the guy left or whatever, he was just like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, what did I just see?" And he was just like, "You seen that, didn't you?" I was like, "Yep." Honey, I was like, "How long have you been doing this? And why didn't you tell me this up front?" And how, I was just like, "Oh my God," I couldn't believe it. And then I just remember staying in the chair and I went to sleep and I woke up and he was like, "Do you want something to eat?" I said, "No, I just want to go home." And I went home and like I think like 2 months later we broke up because I didn't even see him no more. Like the phone calls is 2 seconds. I'm gonna call you back. I was just so shocked, like, oh my gosh. And then we just broke up. And he was like, "Well, I think he was moving back to New York." No, actually, he didn't move back to New York. He stayed, and then he started dating someone that I kind of knew of or whatever, but they were just knocking boots. And I was just like, oh my gosh. Then I ain't never seen him again. And that's the one I keep saying, I don't know where he at, but I would love to see him. And he was finer than a motherfucker. Oh my gosh. I used to just look like, what is this man doing with me? Did y'all see him? And they seen him too. I had no idea that he did anything. And my cousin was like, "Bitch, what you gonna do?" I was like, "Bitch, we are done." Shit, I'm not about to stick with this man. And it was like maybe a month and a half, 2 months. And then I was just like, I don't want to be in a relationship no more. And I remember, uh, no, Rona, we was at some party or a house party or something. And like he was there and he never really got out. So a lot of people didn't really know him because he wasn't really the going out person, but he would just go out every blue moon. But even when people would talk to him, he would just so, I don't know. He just didn't really give a lot of opportunities to people to really get to know him. Why me? I have no idea. But I remember one of his friends came up to me. He was like, "You know, my boy miss you." I was like, "I'm pretty sure I miss him too." I was like, "But I didn't know if he knew or not. So I was just like, things just didn't work out for us. I said, well, we still friends, we still cool. I just can't be, in a relationship with him. But I have never seen him again. And I remember in the morning, we did go get something to eat. I went to McDonald's, and it was like noon actually at this point. We go to McDonald's. I get the number one, the Big Mac cheese, extra sauce, no pickles, large fry, large orange, high C. He hands me my drink. I I take the paper off the straw, put it in there. I take a sip. I sit it in the cup holder. Do you know that man grabbed my cup and put my straw to his mouth and sucked out of it and then set it back down? That turned my stomach. That's when I knew, oh, it's definitely over. It's over. It's over. Because he turned me just so when he drank out of my straw. So I knew I was just turned off of him from that. I was like, oh, this shit is over. But yeah, oh Lord, that's what happened though. And when he drank out of my straw, I said, I was turned all the way off. I just wanted to just barf. I can wait to get home. And that was crazy because I mean, shit, we drank out of each other's straws and cups before, but it was when I seen that transaction, it just turned my stomach. It just couldn't work no more. Now, one time, have I ever seen that man trip out or do nothing? And I remember playing in my head like, did I see the signs and didn't notice it? I'm like, cause he really didn't have no change about him. Everything was the same. I'm like, when were you taking it? And it was just so many questions that I had, and I was just like, oh my God. So, the one thing I did ask was, you didn't ever sneak and give me any of that stuff. He was like, oh, hell no, I would never do that. But, yeah, so you gotta be careful when you fall in love with a fine one, honey. He may be doing a little something with the nose, and I can't be bothered. Okay. High C for high coke. No, baby, this the orange drink. But that's what he did, though. And I'm still, that's still, I mean, but he was a really nice guy. Really nice. I have never even seen, he never even yelled at me. We never argued. I think I was the one that argued, but he was always calm. And knowing, honey, for real, with them big old arms, he probably could have pimp slapped me into a spin. But he never did. Of course, we never did anything that far, but always a real nice, sweet guy. And I just remember we be out and women just be like, "Oh my gosh, how you doing? Is this your son?" And he's be like, "No." I just get mad, like, "Bitch, this my man." Shit. Yes, he was older than me. I was still in high school. He was in the Marines. My longest relationship is 8 years. I was with someone for 8 years. We lived together, all that type of stuff. But I was seeing someone for 16 years. But you can't call that a relationship. But we did everything just about a relationship is based on. We just never had a title to it. And that lasted for 16 years. And we just ended that. Well, I just ended that last year, around November. It'll be a year since we had last talked, seen each other, anything. It was right after Thanksgiving. After Thanksgiving, we brought, mind you, we met the weekend of Thanksgiving. And then we just stopped the weekend after Thanksgiving, which is so weird. It was like we was on 16 or 17 years. And when it's not a relationship, you can walk away without, you know, anything. But when you're in a relationship, I think you become a little bit more tied into it. We didn't have nothing tying us together besides, what we felt for each other or whatever. But let me tell you something. Um, I just, I just, something, a conversation took place, and I was just like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna call you back. And he said, okay. And I never called back. I never picked up the phone. I never sent the message. I never sent the text. And at this point, he probably done waiting on me to call or he's still waiting for me to call because I said, I'm going to call you back. And I never called back. Because I just had to realize for myself, you know what? Let this go. Just let this go. It's all right. Let it go. But one thing we had decided on many, 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 many years ago is that the friendship that we have, that's gonna always be there. If he know something's wrong, he need me, he know to call me, and it's vice versa. But as far as knocking boots, playing swords, we now on that level, and we won't ever get on that level again. I would never be on that level again. Once I'm turned off from that situation, it never gets turned back on. I just be like, I can't do that. But that was it, Jim. So I've been single for at least 20 something years. This is 15 here. That was two, so that's about 17. I've been single for about 20 years now. And I promise you, it went by so fast when I think about it until I'm like, damn, that's how long it's been. It's been a long time. But for 16 of those years, or not 17, this guy has been there through all of them years. So we went on dates, we took trips together, we done did everything that you would think a relationship is supposed to do. But we were just, we didn't have no titles. Didn't find out. I'm thinking his ass single. He's in a relationship. Oh, you in a relationship? Oh, so we had to cut that out until you become single again. I ain't gonna have no hoe knocking on my door talking about you sleeping with my man, bitch. I'm sure not. And we sure wasn't sleeping together when I found out he was tied up with your ass. Bitch, I don't know what you doing with yourself. We can't do shit. No kissing, no nothing. Cause I know. If I didn't know, then bitch, I wouldn't never thought about nothing. Now I gotta think about what you doing with your nasty ass mouth. And you know I don't wanna think about it when I know. When you know you could think further. Yeah, Lady Red and Khadijah knew each other. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. We was all in one, we all one big old pot of family. We all met Red around the same, well, me and Khadijah met Red around the same time. I knew Khadijah way before, and then Red came around like 3 years later, 4 years later. And then she just been around for years. Hmm. Red used to, did Red stay with Khadijah at one point? No, she never stayed with Khadijah. Red used to be around Khadijah a lot. 'Cause they stayed like right around the corner from each other at one point. And Red would go over there and stuff, and Red started, slowly but surely transitioning and starting to, get more up in it. That bitch started wearing these long ass nails like Khadijah. Like, bitch, you turned into a big Khadijah. But yep, they knew each other. Khadijah was telling her how to go get like assistance, from like I guess like welfare, GR, and you get it's like different or it's different organizations that help trans women. They help you sign up for all these different health benefits and all that. And Khadijah was helping Red do a lot of that stuff when Red started first started getting around to it, giving her the right hormones and shit and all that type of stuff. Baby, listen. Yeah, it does. I think she should have been passed away now for a year, but it just seemed like, damn, like it's still kind of um, mind blowing, I guess, or shocking to me to realize that she's really passed away. No, Rona. I'm like, damn, it's crazy. Oh, it's 10:11. I need to get my ass up. Oh Lord. So after everything I've been going through, trying to figure out this pageant shit, figure out this, baby, I'm not even doing no motherfucking pageant. You know why? Because I got a lot of shit going on, baby. I have a lot of shit going on. No tea, no shade, no pink lemonade. I could. Oh, you know what it was? It was getting stressful trying to find a flight um for Sunday to Atlanta. It was so stressful because the price was just crazy as a motherfucker. And then for me to go get on a flight that could get me there in time, I would need to drive like 3 hours away to get to that airport. Baby, it's not even worth all that. I'm not here for these courses and baby, listen, I need to be able to go there and come back. And trying to get to Atlanta is where I got to play Super Mario Brothers, and I don't want to do all that. It's gonna be too early. Um, and I work Saturday night, so that means I would have to get me a car, drive, get out of the show by 1, get any sleep, and I'm gonna get me some sleep, and then try to make it to the airport by 6 something to get there. Oh, baby, listen, that's way too much for me to be doing. So if another way don't come up quicker, for me to get things done, I'm not gonna be able to do it. I'm just gonna say, let me stop it out. Oh, but what I was gonna do was because they had, I was gonna check on Richmond to Atlanta, but I was gonna see if I could use these fucking points. See, no, I want to see what the points was given. Look at God, and I could make it. That's nonstop. That's only an hour and 45 minutes away on the flight from Richmond to Duflanky. I knew I had to double check. And something kept telling me, no, bitch, it's another way. And I got points. And them points could definitely get me from Richmond to Atlanta. And I would get to Atlanta at 8:30. Registration ain't till 11. Let me get off here. I love y'all. Have a wonderful daytime and morning. Um, I'm gonna get my ass in some water so I can start getting ready for work. I have to drive down to San Diego and I need to pray. Love y'all. See y'all later.